Leo's messy garage, surrounded by half-finished robots and old batteries. Leo held up a strange, glowing collar with a look of pure excitement. Maya, this is it, the Pet Talker 3000. With this, we won't just win the school science fair, we'll become legends. Finally, we can hear what animals are actually thinking. Leo had been working on the invention for 3 months. He spent hours coding and soldering small wires. It uses advanced feline frequency modulation, he explained, though he mostly just hoped it wouldn't explode. He adjusted his glasses and looked for a volunteer to test his masterpiece. Suddenly, Barnaby, the family's grumpy orange cat, strutted into the garage. He stopped, yawned widely, and looked at the two humans with total boredom. Perfect timing, Barnaby. Leo cheered. He lunged forward to grab the cat, but Barnaby was quick, dodging under a pile of cardboard boxes with a flick of his tail. Maya laughed and shook her head. He doesn't want to be your guinea pig, Leo. She knelt down and held out a piece of dried tuna. Barnaby couldn't resist. He slowly crawled out, sniffing the treat. While he was distracted, Maya gently snapped the collar around his neck. It beeped 3 times and turned green. For a moment, there was silence. Then, a robotic voice boomed from the collar's tiny speaker. The service in this establishment is subpar. I requested the premium salmon flakes 40 minutes ago. Leo's jaw dropped. It works? Barnaby, you can talk? The cat blinked and replied via the machine. I don't talk, human. I provide feedback. Maya leaned closer, grinning. Ask him what he thinks of us. Barnaby looked at Maya's shoes. The machine translated his thoughts instantly. The girl wears shoes that smell like a wet gym bag. Also, her laugh sounds like a seagull choking on a fry. Maya's grin vanished. Hey, that's not very nice, Barnaby. Leo tried to stay focused on the science. Ignore him, Maya. Barnaby, are you ready for the science fair tomorrow? The cat stood up and stretched. Only if there is a heated throne and a bowl of chilled milk. Otherwise, expect a catastrophic failure. I have a reputation to maintain. Leo sighed and started taking notes. The next day at school, the gym was packed. Leo and Maya stood nervously at their booth. Ladies and gentlemen, Leo announced to the judges, meet Barnaby, the world's first talking cat. The judges looked impressed. Maya turned on the machine, and everyone leaned in to hear the cat's wisdom. But something went wrong. The collar started sparking. Instead of Barnaby's thoughts, it began picking up the thoughts of the people in the room. It pointed at the principal and blurted out, I really wish I was at home eating pizza in my pajamas. Maya panicked and tried to grab the cat, but Barnaby hissed and bolted, the machine still shouting out secrets. The gym was in chaos, but everyone was laughing. Leo and Maya didn't win the grand prize, but they did get a special ribbon for Most Creative Disaster. Back home, Leo took the collar off. Barnaby gave a quiet, meow. Leo smiled. What did he say, Maya? Maya picked up the cat. I think he said, no more inventions, please.